At first glance, Maxi Priest seemed almost too gentle to become a global powerhouse. A warm smile, a soft-spoken voice, and a calm aura that contrasted sharply with the hard-edged energy of the dancehall era rising around him. But that was precisely his magic. Long before the world understood the full potential of reggae fusion, before crossover became a marketing buzzword, there was a young British-Jamaican singer with a voice smooth as honey and a mission that felt larger than music itself, to make reggae a universal language of love. To the casual listener, Maxi Priest's ascent looks effortless, as if he simply drifted into stardom on a cloud of silken melody. But his story, rooted in immigrant resilience, community creativity, spiritual grounding, and fierce determination, is as textured as the genre he helped evolve. What makes Maxi Priest extraordinary isn't just the records he sold or the stages he conquered. It's the journey. How a boy raised in a house filled with gospel harmonies and Jamaican vinyl grew into one of British reggae's most important ambassadors. It's the quiet force behind his voice, the influences of his family, his mother's spirituality, his father's discipline, the musical siblings who surrounded him, and the children who would later carry his legacy into new chapters. This is the story of Max Alfred Elliott, the world knows as Maxi Priest, a story of music, migration, artistry, and love. Roots: a family of faith, music, and migration. Max Alfred Elliott was born on June 10, 1960, in Lewisham, London, to Jamaican parents who had arrived in England as part of the Windrush generation. His household was steeped in discipline, community, and most importantly, music. His mother, a devout Pentecostal missionary, filled their home with gospel songs that echoed through their small rooms like rays of sunlight, breaking a cloudy British sky. His father maintained order and structure, grounding the family through the challenges of immigrant life. Maxi grew up alongside 10 siblings, many of whom were musically gifted. The Elliott home was a busy, lively, creative space. Voices harmonizing in the kitchen, vinyl records playing in the living room, and brothers sharing headphones, dissecting the rhythms of Dennis Brown, Alton Ellis, and John Holt. This blend of gospel discipline and reggae soul would become Maxi Priest's signature sound. Spiritually warm, melodically lush, emotionally open. For Maxi, his family wasn't just foundation. It was his first audience, his early collaborators, and his lifelong source of pride. Even as fame carried him around the world, he continued to speak of them with deep affection, highlighting how their encouragement shaped both his artistry and his character. Becoming Maxi Priest, the early years. Teenage Maxi immersed himself in London's bubbling Jamaican music scene. He worked as a carpenter while performing at local club nights, sound system parties, and community gatherings. His voice had a softness that stood out, not the rough sing-jay style dominating dancehall, but a silky delivery reminiscent of Motown crooners. His break came through Saxon's sound system, a legendary London-based crew that championed reggae talent across the UK. With Saxon, Maxi Priest sharpened his vocal style, performing live over rhythms, learning crowd control, and mastering the emotional nuance that would later define his records. Saxon also linked him with artists like Smiley Culture, Papa Levi, and Tippa Erie, all of whom contributed to the rising wave of British reggae. Maxi Priest wasn't just another artist on the scene. He was a bridge blending Jamaican musical heritage with UK soul, R&B, and pop elements in ways few had attempted. The breakthrough. Lovers Rock Takes the World. By the mid-1980s, Maxi Priest had signed to Virgin Records, where his gentle, romantic approach found the perfect home within the growing lovers rock movement. His 1988 album, Maxi, signaled that something big was brewing, but it was his 1990 release, Bonafide, that launched him into superstardom. The single Close to You became a global phenomenon, reaching #1 on the US Billboard Hot 100, making Maxi Priest the first reggae artist since UB40 and Bob Marley to top the American charts, and solidifying him as the leading figure in reggae fusion. This was a defining cultural moment. Maxi Priest had done what many thought was impossible. He brought reggae into mainstream pop spaces without diluting its soul. His success opened doors for future crossover artists, from Shaggy to Sean Paul. Other hits like Wild World, Just a Little Bit Longer, Set the Night to Music with Roberta Flack, and That Girl with Shaggy cemented a career defined by warmth, charisma, and universal appeal. A man of love, family, children, and legacy. Even as his fame grew, Maxi Priest maintained a remarkably grounded connection to his family. He often spoke about how his upbringing shaped his worldview. Love, humility, spirituality, and gratitude remain recurring themes in his music. Maxi is the father of several children, and his pride in them is unmistakable. Among the most widely known is his son Marvin Priest, an accomplished singer-songwriter who achieved chart success in Australia with the hit Own This Club. Marvin inherited not only Maxi's musical genes, but also his ability to blend genres effortlessly. Other children have pursued careers in music, athletics, and creative arts, reflecting the artistic and open-minded environment Maxi cultivated. While he has kept much of his family life private, interviews reveal a man deeply committed to his children's growth, supportive of their ambitions, and grateful for the stability they bring him. To Maxi, family isn't a separate world from music. It is the heartbeat behind it. An artist of evolution, collaborations, and growth. One of Maxi Priest's strengths is his willingness to evolve. He has collaborated across genres, eras, and cultures, working with Shaggy, Roberta Flack, Sly and Robbie, Barris Hammond, UB40, Apache Indian, Shabba Ranks, Bounty Killer. These collaborations reflect his fearless approach to musical fusion. Whether softening a dancehall edge or bringing reggae warmth into R&B, Maxi Priest moves fluidly, never boxed in by labels. His later albums, Easy to Love, Refuse, and It All Comes Back to Love, demonstrate a veteran artist still expanding his sound while remaining true to his emotional and cultural roots. The global ambassador of reggae fusion, Maxi Priest occupies a unique space in reggae history. While icons like Bob Marley and Dennis Brown shaped the foundation, Maxi refined a new sonic path: romantic, soulful, internationally accessible. His contribution helped reggae transcend geographic boundaries and become a global genre. He is often referred to as the King of Lovers Rock, but that title only scratches the surface of his influence. Maxi Priest is a pioneer of reggae fusion, British reggae's golden era, cross-genre collaboration, mainstream reggae pop success. His music has appeared in films, TV shows, soundtracks, and global advertising campaigns. His touring schedule spans decades, performing across Europe, Africa, the Americas, and Asia. Wherever he goes, crowds gather, not just for nostalgia, but for the emotional uplift only his voice seems able to deliver. Beyond music, Maxi Priest, the person. What makes Maxi Priest enduring isn't just his catalog, it's his character. Industry colleagues often highlight the same traits: gentle and respectful, humble despite massive success, deeply spiritual, devoted to family, generous with younger artists, grounded in community. Even after international fame, Maxi Priest continues to speak openly about his roots, his mother's guidance, the unity of his siblings, and the importance of cultural identity. These values permeate his music and public life, shaping how audiences experience not just the singer, but the man behind the melodies. A legacy written in love, rhythm, and generations. Maxi Priest's story is one of resilience, reinvention, and cultural harmony. He took the warm heartbeat of lovers rock and elevated it to global heights. He built bridges between genres, between nations, and between generations of reggae artists. And through it all, he carried his family's love with him, from the gospel hymns of his childhood to the achievements of his own children. Today, his influence echoes in every reggae pop crossover hit, in every smooth vocal delivered over a Caribbean rhythm, in every young artist who believes reggae can reach the world without losing its soul. His voice remains timeless. His message remains love, and his legacy continues to grow, song by song, generation by generation.